Well, the mood here in the Oak Street house today is pretty somber. As you can see, I have most of my Dewalt tools here gathered together to pay their respects to their fallen comrade. My drill here crapped out over the weekend. It started shooting fire and sparks out of the vents on the back there. And the clutch all gave out to where it just spins all the time now, all in the course of about 2 hours. I've had this drill for about 6 years, so I guess I can't complain. The original batteries that came with it have long since lost their charge and become unusable, so I guess I can't complain. I've not had any troubles with it up until this point. But it gives me an excuse to go shopping for a new power tool, which I'm always happy to do. As you can see, I like power tools. Kind of ones I was thinking to replace it with were just buying a new combo that has the hammer drill and the impact driver with the lithium-ion battery packs. I think they run about 320 bucks, something like that. And I have a bunch of 18-volt Dewalt stuff, so that would kind of be the smart thing to do. I really like the lithium-ion battery packs here. I thought I'd mention that. My original stuff all came with NiCads. It was always a pain in the butt. You go to use the tool, the battery's dead. What I really like about the lithium-ion battery packs is there's no memory to them, so when you're done with the tool, you just put it back on the charger, and then when you go to use the tool again, you've got a fresh battery pack. I absolutely love that. You don't have, dead batteries. Plus, they weigh a lot less than the NiCads, which sort of segues into my next tool here. This is a Dewalt 12-volt max, 12-volt lithium-ion pack. Really like this. I actually bought this and the drill here in a combo sort of right after they first came out, which kind of coincided with me hurting my wrist and it being really painful to use the 18-volt stuff. These weigh significantly more. I couldn't tell you exactly how much more, but especially with the NiCad packs on there, it weighs a whole lot more than the 12-volt ones here. So I bought that just as a kind of a stopgap because I needed to do some work over here, and I wanted to be able to do it without having painful wrist all day. So I decided to go ahead and splurge and buy one of these, and this has kind of turned into my sort of all-purpose tool here. I absolutely love the 12-volt one here. I really like the lights. As you can see, they're nice and bright. It's really light. It probably has, I would guess, about 3/4 the power of the 18-volt here. You can kind of notice the difference speed-wise when you're putting in long screws. Like with drywall screws, I don't really notice a difference, but with like 3-inch screws and putting it into native timber, you can really notice a difference. But I don't really care that much. It's not that great a speed difference, but it is noticeable. But I love how light these are, and I really like the grip on it. It's as you can see, big difference there. So I was kind of thinking about getting one of the 20-volt that just came out, like one of the 20-volt hammer drills. But at the same time, I have so much of this 18-volt stuff here. As you can see, I have the impact driver, grinder. My rotary laser uses those. My circular saw uses those. I just have so much of that stuff laying around that I kind of don't want to jump out of the 18-volt system and go with something else. So I'm kind of thinking about a Festool T18, actually. Yeah, I just saw those on YouTube the other day and was pretty impressed with them. I really like Festool stuff, and I'm yet to be underwhelmed by any of their products. I have, if you look at my other videos, I have tons of them, and I absolutely love them. So I'm kind of thinking about either we're just replacing it with an 18-volt or possibly going with a Festool T-drill. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing now. But either way, you get to see what I replace it with, and I'm going to try and do a review on whatever I replace it with. So hopefully that will get some useful information out there for anybody that cares. But I just kind of wanted to get all my Dewalt stuff here together and kind of talk about drills. Anyway, thank you for watching. Click, comment, subscribe, and if you have any input, I'd be interested to hear it.